All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is a screen recording of a Mutology Monday live stream playtest. We do this every week, or try to, where we have intro decks that we have set up for different character cards, and I'm not going to explain how the game works, but I will be just running through the game as if you do know, and with context clues, you'll just get an idea of how the game plays and everything. So my opponent Alice and I will just start by picking a deck. You pick whatever one you want.
All right.
Okay.
What are we feeling? Yeah, I'll go with Iwata. I'll go with Iwata.
Okay. So for the players, or for the viewers, Iwata is our control style character. She's going to be counting the number of times each of us irradiate mutants for your card draw. I imagine you're going to have a pretty big hand size because I'm still tweaking the relativity for that for each character.
Mm-hmm.
And then she has a pretty sweet activate ability that lets her discount stuff. So she can turn the big hand into money.
Cool.
In so many words. And then, what's up, Damokos? I'm going to be playtesting with the newest character. It's an irradiated space chimp called Albert 7. Don't ask about Alberts 1 through 6. Basically, this is like a play style where I'm going to try to make a big fat mutant with a bunch of counters and start smashing through my opponent's defenses here. So to start our game, we will have our character card in the character card slot. Our stage 2 mutants, if any, are just going to go off to the side. And then we're left with a 45 card deck, which we will shuffle up. So to begin the game, we're going to see who goes first. So I'm going to roll this here die. And I landed on an 8.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right.
Oh. This is for me. That's a 10. Ooh! Okay, right. That's an 8. So I'll go first.
Yep.
So each of us are going to draw 5 cards. And if there's any cards we absolutely hate in our hand, we can set them face down, draw back up to 5, and then shuffle those sets cards back into your deck. I'm just going to hold on to what I have, I think.
I'll get rid of 1.
Okay. Look at that. All right, so I'm player 1. Done and done indeed. So may the better person win. Truly the better person.
That is the only. That's how we decide it.
Yes. This is a battle of wills. So I'm going to start the game. What's up, Yamaluki? We're going to start by going down the turn start flow in this specific order. I'm going to gain 5 brains. So that's what that looks like right here. This is our fixed resource. We're going to fluctuate between 5 and 8 or more, depending on how we bank our resources and gain them through the game. The Iwata character will play with this die especially. The next thing we do is we will resolve any turn start effects. We have none. We're starting the game. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a card. That sweet card advantage, and we're going to begin. So I basically have $5 in my hand, and a lot of cards in the game, especially the mutants, are going to cost between 1 and 3. And then I have my big swingier cards, which may cost more. I have a handful of units, which are basically the combat cards I'm going to be using to protect myself and attack my opponent. I also have a procedure card, which is basically, for lack of a better term, it's basically a sorcery speed effect. It's going to go into play and then hit the discard pile after the effect resolves. I think I'm going to have a new card frame for the procedures, so they don't blend in so easily with all the units, but that will come at a later date. Enough rambling. I'm going to pay 2 by doing that with my die. I'm going to play the Burgeoning Boffin. This is my little nerdy scientist. It has 1 power, 2 life. It costs 2 to play, and when it comes out, it's going to irradiate an alpha ray counter for me. So I'm going to set that right here. You can tell what they irradiate because of the little tab up there next to their name. The last thing I'll do is I think I'm going to pay 1. And I'm going to put the perfect pet back here to my lab zone in the back. This is my stage 1 mutant. I will irradiate it once, which is the thing I can do manually during my play phase. So, only mutants can be irradiated, which is the process of taking these counters here and moving them onto the card. Any mutant that has counters are going to have a flat +1/+1 bonus to their power and their life. And when this mutant gets a certain amount of radiation counters, it will have more abilities to use. I'm going to end my turn, so that how that looks is I would resolve any at turn or until turn end effects. I have none. I'm going to bank up to 3 unspent brains. So I have 1 brain here. I'm going to hold on to that, keep it. The next turn I'm going to start with 6 technically. So I'm going to pass the turn to you.
Alrighty. So I gain 1, go up to 5, and let's see. Okay. I am gonna use Iwata's effect. So I will discard this conspiracy theorist, which says when it's discarded, I can trigger its autopsy, granting me 1 bonus brain. So I have 6. And the next card that isn't an assistant that I play this turn costs 1 less to play.
Yes.
So I will pay 0 to play my think tank in the back here.
Okay.
So we got a modification. It sits in the lab zone, has 3 durability, and at turn end, if I spent more than 5, I remove a durability to draw. So I'm going to take 3 of these little durability counters and stick them on this.
And don't forget your beta radiation counter as well.
So I'll get a beta, put it in the back here.
Good.
Okay.
You haven't even spent anything yet.
I haven't. Okay. Let's just go for it. So I'll spend 3. We will play the Psychonaut up in the front, so he'll give me a Gamma.
Yes.
And he's a 2/3. When he takes damage, I gain brain, and he has more power. If I spent more than 5, like during the turn. So.
Yes.
And you know what? We'll spend our last 3. Actually, we'll play the Field Supervisor, which will give me another beta. And turn end, spent more than 5, I can remove a damage counter. Yeah, so Iwata cares a lot about this. Spend more than 5 in a turn.
Yes.
And I can't attack because they've just entered the field this turn. So I will end my turn. So for turn end effects, my think tank is going to go off because I spent 6. It loses a durability, and I get a card. And I have nothing to bank because I spent it all. So back to you.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to gain 5. That's the very first thing I do. I already have 1 banked, so I'm going to jump up to 6. Boop. Do I have any at turn start effects? No. No, I don't. So I'm just going to draw my card. Okay. I have 5 cards in hand to your 3. I'm going to try to take advantage of that. I'm going to pay 3. So I'm going to drop the Contaminated Crony to my field. It's only a 2/2, and it won't really do anything for me besides gaining me an Alpha Ray until it's in my discard pile, in which case I can farm it for
That's a
to
cool
irradiate something for free. Yeah, I'm looking. I haven't seen it tried out yet, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be useful for ramp stuff,
cool.
you know? Yeah. And I still have 3 doll hairs. Let's irradiate my perfect pet once more.
Yep, so he's got 2
So that, again, yes, so irradiating again is the act of putting these counters, which I bank as I play cards, onto my mutants, which will give them stat bonuses and new abilities. So if you look over here, Burgeoning Boffin says, if when I irradiate a mutant I control, it's going to get a +1 power boost for the turn. So it's right now a 2/2. Pengamo returns. We'll have here's the thing: do I want to spend all of my brains and go ham, or am I gonna invest? See, this guy needs radiation, and my ham I'm gonna hold. I'm done with my play phase.
Yep.
I'm not spending anymore. I'm gonna go to my move phase, and all that's gonna look like is this.
Yep. I mean, that looks like something. So
It's
he
certainly something.
has 4 power and 3 life right now.
Yes, because of the power of radiation, mutology.
Yep.
I'm going to swing. So I'm going to do a declare attackers. So my buff in here is a 2/2, and then my 4/3 mutant. And keep in mind, if the perfect pet attacks and destroys something, it doesn't really matter because I don't have anything in my reactor, but it's a way to get irradiation for free.
Got it. Okay. So let's see. Um. All right. So my Psychonaut is gonna block your guy here.
Okay.
Um.
He's a problem for me.
You know what? That's fine. We'll just block both.
Okay, so
So
you
everything
okay.
trades pretty much except the Psychonaut.
Everything trades except for that. Okay. So how this works is for the live stream is damage would be dealt simultaneously, and then we would do our cleanup. So I'd be dealing 2 here, be dealing 4 here, you'd be dealing 3 to me here, and you'd be dealing 2 to me here.
Yep.
Right. So with that in mind, we're all dead basically, right? So we're looking at their power or life values and comparing them with the amount of damage counters we have. If it matches or exceeds, they expire, they die.
Oops.
So now once that is done, we would look at our card abilities and see if anything pops off or triggers.
Yep.
The Psychonaut does its thing because it took damage this turn with Backlash.
Yep. So I gain 1.
Yes.
And that means next turn I'll have 6.
Yes. So I'm gonna end my turn. I'm gonna resolve any turn end effects, which there are none. I'm gonna bank this 2 unspent brains. I'm gonna pass to you.
All right. Draw.
That didn't feel very good. I
Go to
probably
6.
shouldn't have done that.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
No, because you got. I paid you to kill my stuff, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not upset about it. I mean, I don't mind. You could do it again if you'd like.
No, I'm not going to do that because I don't even
Um.
do what you need to do.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, why not? We'll pay 1, and I'll place some fuel rod storage in the back, so I can remove a durability from it and discard a card to create 2 rads that the discarded card would emit and put them in my reactor. But I'll get a beta for playing it, so 3 beta and 1 gamma right now. I'll pay 2 more, and I will put the Mind Mouse into play. So the Mind Mouse cares about, again, paying more than 5, and when he does damage, I gain brains. Then we will... this should have 2 durability on it.
Yes.
Then I will pay beta, which technically I'll just put it here. I'm going to irradiate this guy twice.
Okay.
By paying 2 more.
Iwata triggers when you do that.
Yep.
Okay.
So I get to draw.
Okay.
Okay.
You love it?
I love it.
Oh.
Did you not want me to love it?
I mean, no.
I mean, everything's fine.
No, because I'm upset that I did what I just did last turn, but
shh, it's fine. Everything is fine. Let's see. You know, why not? I'll pay a gamma as well, and my last doll hair to irradiate the Mind Mouse.
Okay, which is now fully online.
Yep, so both of its abilities are activated.
Yeah.
Psychonaut has +1 power this turn, so he has 3 power and 1 health at the moment.
Yes.
And I will move to my Clash phase, and we'll attack with the Psychonaut for 3.
The 3/1 you say?
Yep.
I'll block it.
Okay, so Psychonaut goes to take damage, and I get one of these.
Yeah, enjoy your dollar.
I will.
Hey, Alice, keep the change.
Thank you. You shouldn't have. End of turn. Think Tank will go off because I have paid more than 5. So I will draw off that. And then Mind Mouse will also go off, so I get to draw and discard.
Damn.
Um,
What's going on?
we will discard. Yeah, I'll discard another Mind Mouse, and it is all you.
Okay. Very well. Very well. Very well. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 banked already.
Yep, 7.
I have $7. Everything's dead, so I'm just gonna draw my hero card right now. Okay, I'll pay 2. And play the Ravenous Griffawalkie. It's just a 1/4 right now. There's nothing to worry about. You don't even have to really read the card.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't. The viewers don't even need to see.
I don't think any. No, the viewers can see. I don't.
Oh,
You can
okay.
hover over it,
I'll
but I
close
don't
my
think you
eyes.
should read the card. I don't think you can read it, but I don't think you should really think about it very much.
My eyes are closed.
Okay, so that's great. I'm gonna pay 2 to do another one. And again, I really don't want you to think about it. I just want you to acknowledge that I played the 1/4, and then I'm gonna end my turn. And I'm gonna bank all money, and I don't want you to really think about that.
It's just a blocker, for my Mind Mouse. That's really all it is.
Yes.
Because my Mind Mouse is a 5/4. That's all it is.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, it's 5 power? It does have 5 power.
It has 5 power, yeah.
Okay. See, that's never mind. See, now Albert says he just cares about total counters. It doesn't always have to mean radiation counters. But with 5 power, who's blocking? Anyway, back to you.
All right, so I got a 6 now. We'll draw. Okay. Let's see what we got here for a second.
Funny enough, I'm gonna hold my thoughts. I think but I'm not at all because I'm gonna say exactly what I'm gonna say. I think my deck needs more emitters than normal for this build.
I would agree.
Yeah, I think
I would
less.
think like
similar to how Mr. Smart.
Deck, I don't think more than like. I don't think you should have more than like 10 mutants.
I agree with you. Just like Mr. Smart, where I was like, I'm going wide. Let me play a bunch of cheap mutants. It's like, no. Really focus on the tokens. Like his deck only has 9 mutants in it total.
That seems right
because he's leaning in. He's leaning into the tokens. Yeah. So similarly, I'm gonna So I'll do some. I already know some ideas for cutting stuff. Cool. So this is what playtesting board is great. I'm gonna let you proceed. And again, don't really think about the fact that I banked 3 brains. It doesn't really matter.
What if I
the maximum amount of brains I could have banked, I did. But again, I don't really think you need to worry. I'm gonna put it over here. You can carry on with your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use no. I'm gonna use fuel rod storage. I'm gonna discard this fuel rod storage to get 2 beta.
Okay. Yeah, that's dirty. That's probably gonna change soon. 2 is a lot, right?
What do you mean? I don't know, because I am losing a card for it. So like, it's in this instance, it's good because I have like enough cards to play. But like, if I only had 2 cards in my hand, fuel rod storage is not useful. Like, I think it's very good early. Like, it's good now. I don't think it becomes not a good draw when you draw it later. So I think that like it's okay to have a little bit of good sometimes, not amazing all the like. I don't think cards should be good all the time. Specifically. Especially modifications, because like I feel like sometimes they,
I agree.
Timing
matters. There's like this is a great early card draw. It's not a great top deck.
And I think that's fine.
I don't want to draw it. Yeah. I think it's need more data. Seems strong to me though. I would love to have that in this deck. In fact, don't know why I don't have. Carry on.
Yeah, fuel rod storage would be good with there. Good
right, Albert would like that too. Okay.
Right. We're gonna use Madame Iwata, and I will discard this freak accident. So the next non-procedure costs 1 less.
Okay.
We'll pay 1. I'll play a double duty aid. I'll get a gamma.
Just for $1.
Just $1. And when it enters, I can pay X to return a card with cost X or less from discard to hand. So
Hmm.
that isn't 0. Let's
Yeah.
see.
You don't have Brain Blast anymore anyway, but you got a lot of shit in here.
Yeah, I got the goods. We're gonna pay 3. I'm gonna get back Psychonaut.
Okay. Makes sense.
So that goes
You
to my
can't play it
hand.
this turn though.
I
Okay.
cannot, unless I cheat, which I'm not doing, because not
No,
for
you
the
can't.
viewers. I have to do it off camera. Okay, so these guys have large bodies.
These guys are large.
Those
I mean,
boys. You know what?
no contest here though, but I
Last 2. Go,
dude.
my minion. I'll double irradiate
What
it.
are you playing Albert or am I playing Albert?
I
What
don't
is
know.
this?
Iwata's gonna trigger. I'm gonna draw.
Yeah, you get your draw.
Okay. So I have spent more. I have spent 6 this turn. Just an important note. All right. Yeah. Mind Mouse is gonna press the W key and attack you for a lot. 7. He's a 7/6.
7? I mean
Yeah.
I must.
He will
Death.
take 1 damage.
Just 1 damage, yeah.
Um, and then end of turn. Think
Mm-hmm.
Tank will go off because I have spent more than 5. It will break, and I will draw because it ran out of durability.
Use
And then Mind Mouse will do the same thing. I will draw, and then I will discard.
on Discord.
Um, sure. I'll discard a Lobe Trotter,
Okay.
and it is
Mm.
all you.
Okay. So I'm at 8. Draw a card. No.
Are you gonna play
I
target
need
player loses the game?
no. I need things that irradiate radiation, and I don't have that right now. So I'm
I mean, I'd
going
let you borrow
to.
my fuel rod storage, I guess.
No, I can't. It's in your lab. You modified your lab.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't even have irradiated. Okay, I'm going to. I'll drop some bods. What a waste! What a waste! I'm doing this purely for the beta because she wants. This is for a good late game card, but this is not the late game.
Yeah, I mean, it still gives a free irradiation.
Oh, when I just play. Yeah, it is free irradiation, isn't it? It's free
Yeah,
real estate, isn't it?
free real estate, and you got the Adaptolotl.
Yeah, I got
Still
these
one of
two boys.
just like the best like named and like
Napolotl.
drawn cards, and yeah.
Yeah, I really wish I remember how it came about because it just slipped out of. I don't know.
It's so
It
good.
was it was divine messenger. So I'm going to irradiate the Griffawaki with it
Okay.
because the Griffawaki likes giving this guy free irradiation. If
Yeah.
only I had it. Okay, so I have $4 left, huh?
$4.
Pay 1. I'm gonna drop the embrace back here.
Yep.
It would be really great if I had it during a swing turn, but I don't. So I'm just going to pass and bank this 3
Alrighty.
and hope I
Alright,
can.
so this turn I'm only gonna have
That's
5,
a
which is
guy.
a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, for you, for this deck, yeah, it's sad.
Um. Okay. Let's let's Hmm. Yeah, that's fine. I'll use fuel rod storage. I'll remove the last durability. I'll discard frantic research to gain 2 gamma. And then
Okay,
frantic research's effect, when I discard it, says I can remove it from the game to draw. So I'm gonna do that.
yeah,
This goes
that's
here.
nice. So what's your hand size? 6?
Yep,
Okay.
6 right now. Um. Okay. I will use Iwata. Um. Hmm. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll use Iwata. I'll discard Electric Coil, so my next non-modification costs 1 less.
Okay.
And I will spend 2 to play a Psychonaut, which will give me
This is
another
fucking...
Gamma.
Yes.
Um, and I'll spend 2 for an Intelligence Officer, which will give me a Beta. So I did
Yes.
not spend more than 5 this turn, so it does not have Rush. It's just a 2/1 with Pursuer.
Okay. Okay.
I just needed that sweet Beta.
Right. Same. I
Um,
get it.
oops, shit. So he's a 2/5, and I have a 5/5. No, 7/5. I have a 7/5. Okay. We'll move to Clash, and I'll swing with the Mind Mouse again.
Just the mind mouse, huh?
Yep, for 7. 7/5. Coming in hot.
Yeah, I'll do it. With, yeah. Okay. I'll block the progress captain here.
Okay.
For one
So
of you.
you will have 2 damage counters. 7/4.
Cool. All right.
And that's it, and I will bank the 1, and I did not spend more than 5. I actually only spent 4.
Well.
All you.
Okay. All right. I'm up to 8 brains.
It is a lot of brains.
Yeah. Let's see if I can spend it on something useful here. Give me...
I really
Yeah.
want like a 7 or 8 brain mutant. That's just like huge.
I could do the math. I could see what that looks like. It would be... It would have, like, no ability. Or, like, I don't know what it might have. It's just, like...
I feel like you just some like big dumb guy that just has like momentum or something.
Yeah, it would be... Yeah, you would
Like an
have to,
8
like...
cost like 6/6 mutant with momentum, or just like some like
That's so terrible. Yeah.
7/6 with momentum. He's just big. Fallout particles.
Yes. So follow particles is great for this deck.
Yeah, it is.
If anything dies, I get to keep my radiation counters. I really wish I had this when I lost the perfect pet
Oh yeah,
because
that would
I
have been
would have
great.
been kept. Yeah, that would have been a totally different situation right here. So what? How much life does this guy have now? One,
He
two,
is
three,
a
six. Oh, this
7/4.
guy's huge.
He is a 7
Only
4.
4, huh?
Yep, only 4.
Hmm. I'll pay 1 to irradiate this guy.
Okay. So he's a 3/6.
Yeah. I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to hit you with Atomic Breath. I have to decide who I'm hitting.
Select an irradiated unit, deal X damage to another unit where X is the number of radiation counters, excess damage is dealt to the base. Sure.
Yeah, so I'm
So
going to
you're
try
gonna
to...
do 2 damage? Yeah, 2 damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide where it goes. Obviously, I'm not hitting your Psychonaut,
You
so it's
sure?
like... No, I'm not going to hit the Psychonaut because of the backlash. And you really don't need more,
I could use some more. I mean,
because then I know where you're going to spend your money on. So I could take out one of your little scientist nerds or continue to pile damage onto the Mind Mouse. And then that would really suck when you lose that Mind Mouse, because look at all the time and investment you put into this.
I
So maybe
will cry.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit
Okay.
you with the Atomic Breath
Has
that
2
way.
health.
Yeah. And then what else can I do here? I wish I had Pursuer, and I have a lot of ways to get Pursuer in this deck, but I don't have it right now. I guess what I'll do is... This guy's got Pursuer. How much health? This guy's got 2 health left?
Yep.
Son of a bitch. Jeremy, why'd you make Embrace 0-1? I could have scooped that guy up,
You could have.
but I'm not going to now, am I? What can I do? I have $4. I may as well spend 1 to irradiate something with this beta counter, but I'm trying to decide...
The strat would have been not sticking the radiation on this guy, and you could have double irradiated this dude with the beta and the alpha.
This guy had to have gotten blocked, though.
Hmm?
to do it.
No. I just
Yeah,
meant
how do you?
on the turn you played Fallout Particles and you gave him their
Oh,
radiation.
oh, oh.
You could have gave
Yeah, I
both of them
didn't.
to this guy,
Yeah, I did,
and
didn't I?
then
Well,
and then done Atomic Breath. Oh no. Sorry, you got this from Atomic Breath. Never mind.
yeah, I
You
got
could
this
have done
from
that.
Atomic Breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't have.
So close.
Yeah, I would. I didn't have the to get him to power two. That would have been. That's not there. So I guess onto an immune. You know what? I mean, I may as well load up the Griffawaki
Yeah, right.
and then pass because if you attack, I'll block with this guy. It will take out your mind mouse, and all these here radiation counters are going to go to the embrace or something,
Yep.
or one of these guys. All right, so in that case, pass. I'm
Okay.
banking. This
I
monkey. I'm a thoughtful monkey today.
I got 6,
Okay.
which is the
Well, that's bad for me. Yeah, if you have more than 5, you're probably going to spend it, and that means you go off. So let's see what happens.
hmm. Okay. Let's start with the move phase. I'm gonna move this guy back, and I'll move her
I love
back
when you.
also.
Okay.
And
I mean, what
then,
about the mind mouse? You want to move the mind mouse back?
nah, he chillin'. And then we'll go to the play phase.
Okay.
Um,
You don't want to tell me you're skipping your clash phase first?
I'm thinking about it. I actually probably won't attack you this turn.
Okay.
Um, hmm.
Because I mean, I am top decking now, but
I'll use Iwata. I'll discard the Psychonaut, so my next non-assistant costs 1 less.
yeah.
I'll pay 2 for the Lobe Trotter.
Mm, mm,
Then I'll pay 1.
okay.
Actually, no. We'll pay 2,
Mm,
so I'll
okay.
have 2 left. And we'll give this Beta, which is going to trigger Iwata, and let me draw.
Yes.
Damn, that rest in peace. Okay, sure. I'll play another one. He can have a
We'll play
Gamma.
another what?
I'll pay
Oh.
another Brain. He can have a Gamma. I'll play the last one, and I'll play Radiotherapy. I'll get a Beta.
No.
So I will irradiate Mr.
No.
Mindmouse,
It's like
and
you're
then
controlling the game right now.
and then I will remove all of his damage counters.
Hmm. This is the inevitability part of the control style. Okay. Can't get rid of this
Yeah, so
goddamn
Lobe
mess.
Trotter is now live. He is a 6/4 that when he dies, I take a field unit.
Yes.
This guy is a 3. No, he's a 4/7.
Yeah.
And Mind
Drift Walk is
Mouse
4/7.
is a 8/7. Okay. We're gonna attack with the Psychonaut and the Mind Mouse.
8 and 2 damage, respectively.
Yep. 2/3 and a 8/7.
2, 3, and 8. So. Oh. I'll take it all. I'm down 10.
Alright.
Okay.
End of turn, because I have spent 6. Mr. Mind Mouse will let me draw a discard.
Okay.
I'll pitch that. I feel like Freak Accident costs too much, but I don't know if that's true. Because
Okay. You haven't played it yet either.
you also have to discard something to play it,
Mm-hmm.
and it only does
Yeah.
2 damage. I feel like it should cost 3 max.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah. Try
see.
playing it, and we'll
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
I haven't had
'Cause
I haven't had a point where like dealing 2 damage was sufficient, just because like your
I did.
bodies at this moment. Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah.
I just mean like for me specifically, like I haven't had
Yeah.
a time where I mean, you could always do something too where you could say like it costs like one less to play if you discard a card while playing it. Like you could
Yeah.
do
They get
stuff
an
like
optional.
that. Like yeah. But
Okay.
anyway, it is your turn.
Okay, excellent. Cool. Hmm. Some might say you put me in a bad spot right now. So, but it's all right. I'm going to play Radioactive Roar. So it's going to give me an alpha in here. The first thing it says is irradiate a mutant I control.
Yep.
So I will irradiate with the one that it produced.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
And then
Okay, if it has 3 or more radiation counters, which it does, I'm going to select a field unit that you control, and it can't
block unless
and
pursued.
block unless pursued. So I'm going to say that the Lobe Trotter has
Sure.
been feared.
Just pursue it instead.
No. No. And Albert, Albert's looking for 6 counters of any kind. So what I'll do is, I really wish, yeah, I'm just gonna attack with this guy.
I'll block with the
So
Psychonaut.
okay, so you're hitting me with for 2.
Yep.
Okay, unfortunately I can't irradiate something because I have no more
Yeah, you need a
shit
little
in my
more. You need
reactor.
some card draw in there. More card draw.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all just tweaking. But this is also like only like the second or third time Albert's been played, right?
This is the second time. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. This is totally
lots.
expected, and
Yep.
I don't have my card draw card yet, but I also ran out of juice rather quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Because I over invested in something that I lost. Okay, so that is it. I will move this guy up. I'm passing.
Okay. So I
I
will have
lose 2.
6 this turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Iwata has way more options, partially by design, but also because the Albert deck is like definitely under construction, where Iwata's definitely had
She's had more
some
time.
refinement. She's
Yeah.
had like at least a month or 2 of playtime before Albert.
Yep.
So
And that's
this
expected.
is like his debut. Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, honestly, for what it's worth,
He
the
now has 6.
Griffawaki is online now.
Yeah, he is.
So if I do something stupid, I can scoop your guy up and one hit KO you, and or one hit KO the unit, and
Yep.
maybe I mean this guy's huge now, so who knows? I waited too long, but we'll see.
The inevitable.
Dulane's played against me with Albert, and I was playing Iwata. I got trounced. He kept scooping up my he kept finding ways to like. I didn't think he had it ready, and then he had it ready, and he grabbed me and punched me through. It was really good match, but it's not happening right now. Of course, because I'm piloting. So go ahead.
That's how it always is. We'll pay 1. I'll play the Think Tank. I'll get a
Oh,
beta.
okay. Sure. Yeah, you need some more card draw, I think.
I do actually. Let's go 3 of these. Um. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Let's pay 2. Or no, that was 3. 2. Um. And. So he has. He's a 5/8 now. Ugh. And he will gain.
He's gonna get
He's gonna
Pursuer.
get Pursuer. Okay. Um. All right. We're gonna give
Unless.
Lobe Trotter double beta.
Oh, okay.
Iwata's gonna trigger, and I'll draw.
Now, did you do that because you wanted the card draw?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sure. We'll pay 1. I will play the Deep Sea Polyp.
Okay.
I will use Iwata to discard this fuel rod storage, so my next non-modification costs 1 less. Polyp is going to activate, and I will give it a Gamma.
Yes.
And you know
Triggers
what?
tech.
Screw it. I'll pay my last 2. We'll play Intelligence Officer. And I have paid 6 this turn, so it has Pursuer and Rush.
Oh!
OP. Um, and,
What does he cost? 2? He costs 2.
yeah, he was just 2. Oh no, he would have cost 1, because I discarded the fuel rod storage.
Okay. And then did you play? Okay.
So,
You played Polyp? You
technically,
played Polyp first.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so technically I slightly did that in the wrong order. I would have had to irradiate 1 more time before playing him. Cause right now, technically, he actually doesn't have rush, because I only spent 5 so far. Oops.
I see. I see.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. We'll just pay a beta and stick it on the Polyp for the last one. So I have paid 6. It's just he won't have it yet. Okay. Let's stick this officer up here. So this, I'm just gonna put, he can't attack.
Mm-hmm.
This one can. Let's move to combat. Clash phase, I should say. This guy is gonna pursue your dude right here.
All right.
And then Lobe Trotter and Mind Mouse are both coming for you.
Oh God. What's the lobe trotter at? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
Yeah, he's an 8, 6.
Christ.
He's an 8-6, and Mind Mouse is an 8-7.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
I don't
I
know what
guess
you're
I'll.
talking about.
I think I'm gonna take. I mean, I'm gonna take the 8 from the lobe trotter. So I'm down to 2. I'll block here, and then you're making me block here.
Yep.
Okay.
So
So you deal another 2 to me.
Yep, and this guy dies, and Mind Mouse doesn't actually take any damage.
Okay. Yes.
End of turn, because I have spent 8, or sorry, more than 5. I spent 6. We'll for Think Tank first, and then Mind Mouse, which is draw discard.
Ugh.
Get rid of the Tangle.
Yeah, you don't need him at this point. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, that's all for this time.
I got the Boffin, baby.
Mr. Boffin.
Okay. I'll irradiate.
Yep.
I'm a big ass monster. Let me say that it has pursuer. Can I kill?
Hold on.
1,
No,
2,
I don't
3,
think
4,
he's big
5.
enough. He's a 6. This guy has 7.
Still not big enough.
No, I mean, you could kill the Lobe Trotter. And
Yeah, but I don't want to do that because then you steal my shit. Oh, no, it's a field unit. Fuck you, bro. F you, dude. Move face first. I'm pursuing the lobe trotter. We're gonna die.
Well, yeah, right, because you die because you have to move them back.
Yeah, I have to move them back, and then I'll give 3 rads to
my Polyp.
No, I gotta give my Daploto. A mutant.
That is
Yeah, I'll do A mutant. Yeah.
You know, you tried.
That's the only.
You tried.
That was the only way.
Matters.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then I'm dead anyway.
Yep.
Because I got no blockers.
No block.
You might possibly be the worst game creator of all time.
Yeah, I lose my game all the time.
That's a good thing. You're not supposed to be good at your game.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's good to lose your game. That means people can learn it.
Yeah, I mean, you use the deck, you use the Iwata deck as I intended it to be.
Okay, so, I honestly want to see this deck, but like just.
Yeah, honestly, give me your fuel rod storage, and I'll give you something else.
An atomic.
Maybe
atomic.
Yeah, you take atomic breath. Honestly, some choice removal for you. Imagine the atomic breath from the Mind Mouse. It would have been absurd.
You would explode. I would just shoot your embrace, and you'd take like 7.
Right. Yeah. Something with one power. Just obliterate
I
it.
need to you need to send me this mod so I can download it so I can just build a fucking really
Sure.
ridiculous deck.
Yeah. So I have 4 intro decks built. As I refine them, I'm going to have like 6 or 7, and then once I hit that threshold, I'm going to have like an open deck builder mod where people can just make their own.
Which is awesome.
So we're getting very close. We're about halfway there.
Yeah, it's coming along really well.
Let me see here. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. So what? I'm going to cut some stuff out of the Albert deck so I have more emitters.
Yep.
So let me see what unfortunately I shuffled away my disc file stuff. I was waiting for this card that never came for me for my card draw.
Discard. Yeah.
But I probably would have had to have discarded anyway for most of the game, so that sucked. I was also waiting for Enhanced Aggression. I think I've seen the Griffawaki and I've seen the Adaptolotl together, and they're a nasty duo. I definitely think
they're both good. Yeah. I'm not sure about Perfect Pet.
Yeah, let me drop that one again.
Perfect Pet is good. I'm not sure.
It's just something. It produces a stage 2 mutant that you really want to dump all your stuff onto because you'll die at the end of the clash phase if you don't kill them first.
Yeah.
So it's like that was the justification there. I think what I'll do is I'll probably cut Perfect Pet, which kind of sucks. I have the art for it anyway. Cut it and then find another like alpha emitter or something. I think, and then I'll probably have more juice to run with. The other one I might cut actually is Grace because I don't think this is the final card anyway. I think I want to have this card art be a stage 2 mutant and then do something with the thing in the box.
Mm-hmm.
So I might get rid of the Embrace, although it is the concept of having a 1-cost mutant that you actually really want to play for 4 to have like a big sweeper guy is appealing, which is kind of what that card is for.
I'm wondering if that list would want like Titanipede.
Mine?
Yeah, because it irradiates itself.
Free irradiation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's obviously that's for Volkova so that you can keep taking hits. But you know the goal is to have all these cards like useful in more than one character's deck for different reasons.
Yep.
So now at this point, there are some cards like the Fuel Rod Storage, for example. Like that's great for Iwata because of her discard synergy and stuff. But it's also great for Albert because of just the irradiation ramp. So we're starting to see the cards that are basically like the Venn diagram card between 2 ideas more often, and I'm trying to vocalize them as I see them. So that might be one, or anything that lets you irradiate for free. There's one that the Smart deck has that's really good for Albert, the Superfood.
Oh yeah. Like a mix when you get all 3 of them together, that would be a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once you start getting the rainbow decks, 3 rads. Yeah, because I'm limiting the intro decks to 2 rad types. So once you start getting competitive and mixing all 3, that's when it's going to get crazy.
I think Whirring Dynamo is going to be good for him too.
Yeah, any way to get spread those rads out. Yeah, Gamma maybe. Yeah, honestly, Alpha Beta combo to me is like a go tall idea, but like what Whirring Dynamo does. Well, it only lets you irradiate stuff that you haven't irradiated yet.
Yeah, so you'd want to play the Dynamo and then just like dump irradiation on all of your things and then actually start irradiating them for real.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
No, it's very timing based. You just have to hope you kind of get the Dynamo early.
Yes.
But I think that's good. Like I think that's okay. Like it's kind of like excuse me. It's like Fuel Rod Storage. Yeah.
Same thing.
Like, Fuel Rod Storage is great early, doesn't do a whole lot later, but in this deck it's still decent because I could use Iwata to pitch it to make shit cheaper.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I think is important.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, the GMO you can irradiate immediately. And then there's something else. Yeah. Okay, so then in that case, is all the mods in the Albert deck are for units?
Okay.
I don't know what a lab mod for him might look like. So
maybe
not
it's
that I'm forcing one, but I'm just
yeah.
like I'm
I
just
mean, you
saying out
could
loud.
have like you could have a lab mod that says like maybe it costs 2 and it has like 2 durability or something, and it says like at the start of clash phase you may pay a brain if you do or pay a brain and remove a durability and like give a unit pursuer. That
Oh,
way,
I
when
see. Like,
Albert triggers, it also will then gain momentum.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
can do
that's
something
the
like
combo
that,
aspect.
or yeah, just like a couple uses. I don't think
Well,
it
that's
would.
what
I don't know.
that might step on the toes of this card.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Mhm.
enhance aggression.
You just get it.
Yeah. You could have a thing that says like, I mean, you could have like a kind of like how you have the what's the like field? It's not field array. What is that card called? The thing that like reduces damage to your stuff.
You talking about the force field?
Yeah, that guy. Just
Oh yeah,
as like a blanket kind of thing. I mean, you could have a like a mod that just has 2 durability, and it just says like at the start of your or beginning of your clash phase, you can pay 1, remove a durability, and like units you control with momentum gain +1 power until turn end. Or like units with a keyword get +1 power until turn end.
yeah.
You
I
know what
get
I
what
mean?
you're
Like
saying. The
you could
keyword
do
part.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Right, and then you have Albert go trigger first, and then you have the thing go after. Albert grants the keyword, and then the thing it buffs a power for your stuff.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So more
There's lots of
focusing
little
on
ideas.
keyword ideas on the units themselves. I don't know where his deck went. The message just disappeared. Okay,
Right
and
here.
then with
It's right here.
oh, okay. And you probably don't need to record the thing anymore, but
Okay.
because now we're just talking